Hey all. It's good morning for maps, don't you think? I never have a good intro for these things. There's maps, we'll look at them. That's more or less the deal. You know how this goes. I'm going to start with a proper run of Rat Hunt. So it's good that Rimrock's here, really. I wanted to give it a proper go since, I was pretty rushed for time last time, and also I severely wounded myself. Which isn't how you're supposed to do that, map. So, let's go on and boot it up, shall we? Let's find all these rats. I don't remember how many rats there are, but I'm pretty sure it tells you. I won't find them all. 35 rats. I don't remember where any rats are. I think there's some bullshit one up the top somewhere. Yeah, there you are. I'll take that. I just remember that one because that one, I was really annoyed when I found that one. Immediately I'm finding rats that I didn't find last time. There we go. I really like the concept of this map since it's basically just one big exploitation of... I think I got a second rat down here as well. One big exploitation of, like, a enemy type that doesn't seem to be properly programmed. In that you can't hit rats except with explosions. And I don't remember how this concept came about. I could have sworn I was there, but I want to insert myself in every situation ever because, let's say I had nothing to do with it. I think I just liked the concept. There we go. Yeah, I really like this whole map, its whole deal, except maybe for the time limit is enforced by your life because it's so easy to hurt yourself. Some would say that's part of it, but let's go this. Oh, there's one. It's difficult to place these like this. You really have to be precise. Which I'm not. I think that rat died without getting jibbed, which I don't know if I've ever seen that before. If that's how you're supposed to kill that one. This is a rats map, get it? There has to be one in there, right? How is there not one in there? There has to be one up there, right? How is there not one up here? I could be saying this the whole time. I think last time, right at the end, I threw a grenade up here somewhere and it killed one by complete accident. So what if I do that again? I think it did exactly that again. I'm not going to complain. Who knows, I doubt I'll find all of these rats myself. we'll take a little bit of luck. There's probably one up there, right? How are you supposed to know that? But Irby, they're the only thing that works. Unless you want to use a rocket launcher. That seems even more unbalanced. In the bin. Why is this open? A bin is where you'd expect to find a rat, surely. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. I like it. Okay, immediately I see one. How would I know if there was more up here? Or up there? Sneaky bastard. I almost missed that one. Oh, and there's one over there as well. Rimrook, you're really good at hiding things in maps like these. This and that shoot the button map, I'd like that one as well. I wonder if you remember where all the rats are, because surely not. There's so many. $10 is a bit of a pressing time limit though, isn't it? How do these rats get in half these places? This makes no sense. There's gotta be one in here somewhere. Like up there. Expect nothing less. To be fair, I have done this before, Rimrook. I vaguely remember some of them. And also I vaguely remember just how bullshit some of these ones are, so... I know the sorts of things maybe to expect. I don't think I'm gonna find nearly all of them. There's too many, and there's too many really well hidden ones, and some kind of bullshit hidden ones, but you know. Bet I've missed one in here. Gotta be one behind those pipes, right? You wouldn't put all this detail here without putting a rat here. There, you know. How do I get a grenade over there? What? Now I'm just stumbling into rats. Oh, and this one on the seat here. Okay, we're getting there. Only 16 more rats and about as much life. I don't think this is gonna go. If I'm doing really well and I'm still this close to dying, then I guess that says what it does about the map. Oh, there's probably one on the lights, but I don't have time to look. There's one. There's one. Not one here? How is there not one here? It's probably on top then. This whole thing is a red herring. There's got to be one down here somewhere. Surely. "10 minutes is a harsh time limit, I've decided. That one was a given. I don't have life to try and find more. I got down to 12. That's good, right? Bet there's one I could see from where I am. Hey, Don. Why do I feel like I can see one? Is there movement out of the corner of my eye? Or is that just what this map does to you? I like Rat Hunt. It's a shame that... Oh yes, you're right, I should get rid of that Subnautica text. I think there should be more Rat Hunt maps. That's my opinion. Because it's a really good concept. I assume this is on the workshop, and thus I don't have to find it in my folder. It's going to Steam. It must be in the workshop. D. Victorian. Who set up the pest control person to die in 10 minutes? That's harsh. That is a stressful job conditions. Counter-Strike Global Offensive, I believe. Oh, and the Subnautica text. Get rid of that. Yeah. Both that Rat Hunt map and the Shoot the Button map, which unfortunately was released way later and we won't get to it for ages. A head crab hunt. Oh, I'm glad my microphone actually muted when I pressed the mute button. That's a nice change. A head crab hunt. Would you make them... Would you give them all the prisoner things so they're not actually attacking you? Because that would probably mix things up. I see that the thing I really liked about the rat concept is purely because rats aren't really a creature that's supposed to be used in Half-Life. I'm not saying a head crab hunt wouldn't work. It probably would. It'd probably be fine. Oh, for God, no. This is a mistake. Yeah. Fuck off, Valve. Where are we? Workshop maps. DE Victorian. That would be this one. Demolition. It said DE, so I'm gonna do demolition. I could do deathmatch. That would make more sense. What if I just do deathmatch? Head crabs have a gag flag, don't they? You wouldn't want them making sound and giving them away, would you? Or would you? No, probably not. Not if you're hunting them. They're certainly bigger. You definitely need more space for each head crab, which may or may not be a good thing. Because those rats are real small. You can shove those in pretty much anywhere, as you did. A head crab might be a bit more difficult. Because as soon as you encroach on it in any way, then you'll get fireflies, won't you? You don't want those. That would be more than a giveaway. Let's see if my PC can even handle CSGO anymore. What? Kick. I just found it slightly weird that you get points for killing chickens. It's not many points, granted, but it is points. Someone out there must have won a deathmatch map by killing just chickens, right? Do they keep spawning? That does not look like glass. This glass is too clear. Could cause some problems. Is this a map that has multiple versions? I'm not familiar with it. Could be a recreation of something. I did not check the description. We always could. At least all the chickens give me something to do while I'm by my lonesome like this. I could put a bot in. This is deathmatch. It doesn't matter if I die. Bot add CT. Nope, that's not it. Is it it? Oh, I added to. Fuck. There. Now there is one CT somewhere who is going to kill me. Probably repeatedly. It's just like I'm playing the real thing. I feel like this cannon doesn't look connected well enough. But then, who am I to say anything about cannons? I've never seen one. Too many crates. I don't think I have played too many crates. What is it for? Is that Half-Life? Wow, this map's terrible. Look at that pipe. Don't you hate people who are like that? Like, oh, this tiny detail's flawed. Lazy devs. Wankers is what I call those. I think we've gotten a decent feel for this map, right? It seems large. Do I have a map or an overview? Okay, I've got a bit of an overview. I assume those fade out sections at places I can't go, not... Surely you don't fill in a map like... Well, a very different game. Also doesn't help that I have no idea where on this map I actually am. Doesn't matter. I think we've seen enough. I have no idea where that bot went either. Just in time, because I'm sure my stream didn't like that. Unfortunately, there's probably going to be more. This does not mention it is a recreation in any way. so I wouldn't know. I'm going to look up too many crates real quick. Because I haven't heard of this. Too many crates. It sounds like a Gmod thing, but... Kenneth, the crate-breaking expert armed with his trusty crowbar. Breaking crates... That sounds interesting. I would give that a go. Is it in the vault? MU Nightmare Church Fine on Gmod Murder Map. As in a map for murder? The mod? If it's an official murder map, then maybe I've already got it. But I'll put it in anyway. Gary's mod. Wait, is this straight up just got murder in it? Apparently I don't have that. So if I got it off the workshop, it'd be in a different directory, wouldn't it? No matter, I'll put it in anyway. What could happen? I wish I didn't wake up with my throat feeling like shit every time that I've got a stream on. That's not real pleasant. Alright, MU Nightmare Church Final is what we're looking for. You wrote that S backwards, Irby. What are you doing? Where's the rest of those buggers anyway? I think Gary's mod, the product, isn't so bad, but something about the whole thing always seemed bad to me. I'm not sure I can really elaborate on that more than that, but... you know. Right. Murder. I think I can open this in not murder though, so... whatever. It seems like it's trying to put workshop stuff on there while I'm doing this, which, you know. God, I forgot how long Gary's mod... pardon me. Gary's mod takes to load. Too long. I'm hoping there's going to be some TWHL Tower 2 stuff I can test soon. So that does depend a little bit. Uh-oh, did it crash? Gary's mod crashed. Okay, we'll try that again. That was well worth the time. I think Strider was getting a little bit annoyed with people asking after TWHL Tower 2. You know how it is. Life gets in the way. try that again. I only give this thing 2 goes. If it crashes a second time, I'm not trying again. Yeah, I think people forget that, or weren't around for it. Also, it crashed again, so get stuffed. I wonder if it's breaking because I've now got 2 different kinds of matter. Probably not. 12 Absent Men Beta 3. This will be the, what, 3rd or 4th time we've played this? But it did change quite a lot on that last one, so I'm hopeful. I just have to remember which one it is. Is it that one? How about I hit download and see what it takes me to? Right, see, this game file has been trashed, but I'm pretty sure it's elsewhere. 12 Absent Men Beta 3. Nope, that's the TWHL page. I'm already there. ModDB has it. I just need to know what the file name was. "12 Absent Men Installer"? I don't remember that. That's not what I downloaded last time. Files. Beta 3. That must have been what I already had, right? Maybe I didn't get this. Maybe I fucked up. Doesn't really matter. It'll work just fine. I do have to wait for that though, so I'll look at a different map in the meantime. Like knife USB equipped CSGO, which I'm sure will be fascinating. How do I go through the trouble? I mean, I do, because that's the whole reason I'm here. I look at every map, for better or worse. This was CSGO. CSGO, maps, paste. Example knife USB equip. Where is it? There. Is it worth opening up Counter-Strike Global Offensive just to play one example map that will take about 5 seconds to look at? No, absolutely not. But this is the sort of thing that I've signed myself up for. And let's face it, we are most of the way through the vault already. Like, comparatively, there really isn't that much left. I think there is less than 20 pages out of, like, 130 or so. So that's not bad. We are definitely making progress, and we're getting, like, further and further. I think since I started this stream, there have been, like, 3 pages added, because I checked. So that's going to be a milestone when we've reached, like, literally the era of this stream. What am I doing? Map, example, knife, USB equip. Really, so it's proper. Buy this thing and don't wear it properly. I've never been able to make this thing look very good. Okay, good, that's broken as well. I'm not trying that again. So this man is done? Yes? I assume it's doing something. Thank you. Bay 3. I don't think there is a full version of 12 Absent Men, so we're going to play it this many times and there won't be a finished version, which is great. Kind of a directory. What are you doing? E, please. E, program. Why don't I just open up the thing? Steam apps, source mods. Copy all that. That's a bit better. Yes. Okay, this has its whole own installer. How much more complicated did this thing goddamn get? Let's look at another one while that's installing. MC2. Minecraft 2. Finally. It's finally happened. Oh, we're getting into the colours maps. I tried to make one of these for this mini competition, but it didn't end up happening. I think I've still got the WOD for it too. I had big plans. They're all garbage, but is this a broken link? I need to check all of a sudden. I'm looking at my list here and it says that 12 Absent Men Beta 3 is a broken link because it was. But I think there's another Vault entry that is the same thing, according to my notes here. So if we bump into the Absent Men Beta 3 again, we can skip it, assuming this does what it's supposed to do. Just taking its sweet goddamn time. Where is this? This one. Presumably for... Just do the things I want. Please. That's so much to ask. MC2 Cachito? I've never been 100% sure how to pronounce that name. Mentally, I just go Cachito. Or Cachito? You know, like the chip. Are Cheetos chips? There's a question for you all. We always have such fascinating discussions on these streams. I mean, you think chip, you have a pretty, like, surely it should be like a chip of a potato, right? A Cheeto is just processed garbage. But also there's corn chips, and those aren't chips of anything. Those are just... I'm not going to think too deeply about this. Uh-oh. We missing a WOD? We are definitely missing a WOD. Am I supposed to have the WOD from somewhere else, am I? I don't think it was in the folder. Or did I just ignore it? No, I don't have the WOD. Let's see if I can find the forum post that has the WOD in it. What would it be? Colors? Color? Mini competition 2, colours. That's the one. Colours WOD. Please be there. And it's not there. Well, I can... No, if I had the colours WOD, it would have been in there, wouldn't it? It would have worked straight away. I don't suppose someone has the colours WOD. I think a lot of people did that competition and downloaded it, so hopefully it's out there somewhere. Which is going to be a recurring problem if someone doesn't have it, because this whole next batch is all the colours ones, including this one. No, wait, when I opened that, I think there was still broken colours. Someone must have included it, right? It's got to be in one of these. No. No. Just include the WOD. That's what WODs are for. Come on. God damn it. Someone has it. I'm sure of it. But, in the meantime, it's not worth looking at any of these maps. Is 12 hasn't been done? Oh, fuck off. I'll have to restart Steam, probably. If someone WOD included it, does that work? Like, that wouldn't actually give me the WOD for all the other maps, would it? I can do 12 absent men in the meantime. Don has it. Could you send it to me through Discord, please? I think I have you on Discord. I do still need it. See, I'd prefer just having the WOD Irby so that I can play these 9 maps, possibly more. But in the meantime, 12 absent men. Which I assume is that. I'll double check. That's not how you spell 12. Okay, must be this one. Do I have Discord open? Do I not have Discord open? Why do I not have Discord open? Oh god, the resolution. Every time. We manage. What is that number? Someone, please. What is that number supposed to be? Someone sent me something on Discord. Okay, I can see the chat. Let's go. 12 Absent Men Chapter 1, 12 Absent Men Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, Chapter 5. That is absolutely not a screenshot of 12 Absent Men. Where is that? Does episode 2 do some weird stuff with chapters? Or did Doodle run out of screenshots? I think this is the most final version of 12 Absent Men that exists, Pebs. It isn't actually a finished version, because it still says beta. But I don't think there's a... I think this is the last one. Yeah, that's what I mean, Abby. There's two uploads of beta 3. Is this the shitty house we've been in this whole time? Every time we've done this? Just shut the door on me, why don't you? I like it. I like this frozen shot. I guess I never knew how they did that in Half-Life 2. Is it just animation trickery, or... Oh, come on, put a background on that text. It's difficult to read. "12 ab sent men." A 12-pack on the men who were sent them. I got nothing. We've seen this before. I'm gonna say that house that before that got the shit blown out of it probably wasn't supposed to be this house. Must have left a weapon around here. It's this one. Who puts a crowbar in the bathroom? This isn't a very good bathroom compared... The rest of this house looks, you know, not that bad, but then why is this bathroom so shit? They renovate the rest of the house and not this room? Anyway, I know they're here, but I've got better things to do. Except this TV doesn't appear to have a screen. Or is this a microwave? It's kind of difficult to tell. I think that might be a microwave. This is a solid brick. Can't even pick it up. You'll never take me alive. I'll destroy my own house first. They'll never look for me up here. Who put these pictures up here? Why is this shelf up here? How are you supposed to get here? Anyway, we've seen this too many times for me to fuck around too much. You take all those bullets rather well, it must be said. In black and white. I have no idea what this is supposed to be based on. Did he say it was the judge or something? Either way, we've seen this soon. The door opens up, we go out, we talk to some Combine people. All my friends snitch on me or something. Does it look like there's... I thought those were feet. Still think maybe this background here should have been not quite so visible. I don't remember this room. This massive Combine facility just have a normal door here. It really doesn't look like a sliding door. Can't quite do that pose. I plead, up yours. Hello. Oh, they gave me a HEV suit in prison. That's nice of them. Hello. Oh, rude. Stop shoving. I can't move. Just knock it off. Am I stuck in you? What are you doing? I'm not comfortable with this anymore. I think I have to no-clip. Oh, it's me cheats. Of course. Oh god. That's so much momentum. Oh, as soon as I am not in mortal danger, I'll un-no-clip. On the other hand, I could skip this section. We've seen this like 5 times already. Ow. You know what? I'll just no-clip down there, and we have seen this. I don't think this map's gonna have changed much. I'm already way out of the scan. I think this transitioned badly last time too. Morning, Strider. See, the vent just disappears. That's no good. It's me. I did the good thing. I'm probably supposed to have more weapons by this point, but we'll manage. Oh, frame rate really tanks here still. I don't remember if I figured out where you're supposed to go in this map. Oh, that was easy. I keep pressing... What are my bindings? Why is R sprint? Probably because I liked my crouch on shift, but everything's changed that now. I don't like it. Why is this? That's not... That's... Oh, that's also not. That... No, that should be R. Whatever, the rest of it seems to work. Oh, that's right, it's got the... It's got the X... Did someone say that was the Xbox HUD? I need life. Can I have life? Before I get shot up by these turrets some more? You got life? Guessing that's a no. Are you saying, Pebs, that this map is supposed to be in constant beta format? Wait, oh, I have grenades. I can deal with this. That was weird. If I remember correctly, last time I came in here, pressed a button, and then had no idea what to do next. like to the point where I skip the map manually, I think. Do these guys normally have SMGs? Am I under the mistaken impression that the Combine always had those assault rifles? Ah, that's right, it opens the gate down the bottom. Oh, that's not quite how I wanted to get down there, but I'll take it. Wonder if people are just going to be randomly hitting the ground again this time. Maybe not. This person seems unconcerned by the Combine.
Sorry, Doc.
Apparently I'm a doctor. Alright, this.
To block D8. Warning. Sterilizers and containment fields may be compromised. Airwatch. Augmentation force. 6.
I don't know if these still hurt. I don't know if they hurt to begin with. Could you do something about that?
Sorry.
Better be. That's right, we got through this area and then there was a ghost Combine who I killed and the game died. I remember now.
Pardon me.
Did you say pardon me? I don't think you're really in the circumstances for that. You look worried, but also... Yeah, I think we got stuck on this next map because it crashed and then it only got worse from there. So hopefully this has prettied this up. But also we didn't have that cottage getting nuked at the start. So clearly some work has been done, as you'd expect. I don't remember this. Oh, we're in the demon ruins, I guess. Or possibly the old Iron Keep. Yes, that's my point of reference.
Ah, Gordon Freeman.
Push you off the edge. This area wasn't in the last one we played. Needless to say. Oh, jeez.
Get out of your way.
Convection really sets in at a certain point, doesn't it? Fortunately, all the fighting's been done for me by the time I get up here.
Combine!
No? I honestly wasn't actually expecting a level change here. And I'm stuck in the wall again. Okay. So are all you. Oh, and I'm just in a... several hours and several tunnels. What the fuck is happening? We'll have to find a way out soon. You're in the goddamn ocean, open ocean. We're going back into the tunnel? There's like... there's freedom just over there. Okay, let's... oh, it's clipped off. Buggy you, Doodle. Buggy. I should be able to jump off to my death if I want.
Here, have a med kit.
Yeah, thanks. While this plot's going on. All of a sudden I have a goal. Hello, Laszlo. Is there a way out here? I can see water over there. Reality is just breaking down. Apparently that wasn't the way to go.
Well, Gordon Freeman. Too.
Give me a medkit. You.
Sorry, Doc.
You gave me a medkit last time. Who would? It's a good question. How the heck do I select the shotgun? Anyone know what's going on? Because I think I've lost the AI die. What the fuck is happening? This is... this is a fever dream. It made vague fucking sense at the beginning, but it's just spun out of control. We're safe for now, it said. Unfortunately, AI still died, so... it just keeps overriding the text. I don't know what's supposed to be happening. I'm gonna scale down here as though I know what I'm actually supposed to be doing. So is that just the same text that was playing before? I'm leaving now. Oh, never mind, it's clipped off. Oh god, this is... You said that it's like Death Stranding, because honestly those are the vibes I'm getting. Shit's just happening, no apparent reason. What map are we on? Is there any more maps? Status say which map we're on? I forget. Underground 101. I'm just gonna quickly try and see if there's something I have missed so far. Steam apps, source mods, 12 absent men, maps, Benny's Bar, cinema, forest roads. There's so many more maps. I don't know which ones we've already done. Presumably the prison maps we already did. I'm just gonna go to a random map because I have no idea what's happening anymore. I'm gonna go to Benny's Bar. We've had enough weird shit for one day. A bar will be normal.
Sorry, Freeman.
Hello, Benny. Is this your bar? What do you think of that? I can't pick up a bottle and make it look nearly as good as when Strider plays Alex. You've got a loading zone. And now we're stuck in here? Which makes me think maybe I'm supposed to come through from the other side. I kind of wish this mod wasn't so broken because I'd be curious to know how this all fits together. This is an interesting scene. Does it matter? I have no idea. What else have we got? Do you cinema? Let's go to the cinema. Oh cool, they're playing the Portal Storms. I love that movie. This exit sucks. Not even an exit. Stuff's just happening. I'm glad we're finally closing out the 12 Absent Men chapter with this complete bullshit.
Well, Gordon Freeman, and about time too. Sorry, Doc.
Talk to me and then get out of my way. I can't even imagine how this is supposed to connect in with the entire rest of the mod that we saw. Can I buy a melon? Thank you. Alex is up there. All this Half-Life 2 imagery that doesn't seem plated in any way. I'm gonna take a train. I'd like to get to the other side, but I don't know how likely that is. I think I've made a mistake. Oh, fucker. That's not what I meant to do. What other maps we got? Dew Forest Roads? How about that? That bit that we actually did properly play, that really took a departure from what we played last time in Beta 2. Oh no. No. I don't like this. The great console in the sky. Ow, I got shot. I haven't got a suit. This is a bit more like what we were doing before. But we're not in the old Iron Keep. I should find an escape route. Okay. Look in the valley below. It's not there either. Does Doodle ever show up anymore? Or has he disappeared? He? They? I don't know. My place to suppose. Golden Sewer, that's where we are. Oh, we won. Okay. What else? There's Gov'd Build 1. Let's check out Gov Build 1. Oh, fancy. I'm immediately going to say hello to the person up here. Never mind, I can't say hello to the person up there. And I hit a loading zone. I should just get used to the fact that if I walk towards a door, it's going to load into a different map.
Well, Gordon Freeman.
Oh, this is where we were before. On the other side, like I intended. Do all of these doors lead to a different map? Where the hell am I now? I must help. The generator is failing. It's your job to deal with it. Being overrun by antlions. This is just stuff's happening. I don't have a gun. I wish I could just select weapons.
Minor laceration.
There's a useful. Yeah, I might have restored power to the generator, but it's still on fire. Maybe you should do something about that? Thank you, thank you. The mayor will hear this. That phrasing? That's really more of a negative thing. I feel like that's the context that's normally used in. Is it just me, or does it seem like this was supposed to be like setting up for some kind of a Half-Life RPG? Were you just going about town and going into buildings and stuff, getting quests and stuff? As Pebs rightly says, stealing my thoughts. You want to sit a bit closer to that? Or do anything? Do you have a quest? Everyone's just standing around. I really get the feeling like that was all supposed to be an intro to an RPG of some kind.
I'm sorry, Freeman.
Uh-oh.
Is there anywhere else I can go? What about this building? It's got a light on it. I don't know if there's much more to see. What if we go in this church? That looks like somewhere we can go. I think that's supposed to be a church. I want to see what's up there though. This is fascinating. I don't mind telling you. Oh, this is that church that we kept seeing There was a cutscene in this church. Remember, someone died, possibly me. Hello, Dr. Magnuson? Well, that was fascinating. I'm gonna no clip up above. Because God knows I'm not walking all that distance. Surely it would have been easier to build like a lift up here or something. How is this not a way out? Okay, I'm gonna see if there's any more particularly interesting map names. I think we saw solar panels. I am curious about a map simply called Sun. Maybe that'll be the last one we check out. I have to see what a map called Sun is. This one, surely I was sure this would be solar panels. Because there's a solar panels as well, maybe they're the same thing. Never mind, it's this place.
Dr. Freeman.
How is this place called solar panels, but the one with solar panels is called something else? Okay, I've seen enough. What a weird thing. Honestly though, I think the seeds were there for something interesting, like an RPG thing. Unless it is, as Peb says, just stringing together a bunch of maps. Okay, Discord. Let's get this wad and check out all these color maps. Which I could probably start copying these over now because there's going to be a bunch of them. God, where's Half-Life? I assume they'd all be Half-Life. We've got MC2 Catchato, we've got MC2 TJB. I hope they're all called this. Which also has other BSPs, including one that's named the exact same thing. 563. They're different maps even. Okay, guess we'll start with the proper one. I'll just get this wad. As soon as it decides to download. Alright, I forgot to paste all this stuff where it's supposed to be. Whatever, I'll get to it. Destination already has a file named Colors Wad. Whatever. Mustn't have been the right one if it didn't work properly. Alright, back to MC2 Catchato. I can't see the chat. I fucked up my layout. Strider makes a good point. Weren't those solar panels underground? Maybe it's not worth worrying too much about it. Wait. Oh, no, wait. We didn't actually see any of the map, did we? I was supposed to keep walking forwards while that fade happened. I kind of like this effect.
Malfunction detected.
That's me.
Emergency exit.
I want to absorb this a little more. Just in case, if people don't know, the colours mini competition was specifically just make a map, but the only textures you're allowed to use is from this wad of just solid colour. And people made some interesting stuff apparently. This is kind of neat. Frankly, this is less neat, but I'll stick with it. Some very square trees. And remember, because they're solid color. Oh yeah, the other thing was that it had to be full bright. So anywhere where it looks like there's shadow or anything, that's just a different color texture. So to make this look actually all right, you have to, it's probably stuff's just happening again. I'm sitting in some kind of a fade. And we're back here. I like this area though. How neat this place is. And all made out of solid colours.
Malfunction detected. Emergency exit.
There's some real style to this. I like it. I don't remember who won this. Assuming it was the kind of mini competition where there was a winner. Here is the very same. Here is this person's map, if I remember correctly. Everyone's names start to blur together for a while. Get a nice little cityscape. I like this. That's a nice lighting effect. That's the thing, because it's all solid colours in Fulbright, you basically... anything fancy you want to do, it really makes for some striking styles. Because, you know, where there is contrast, that is completely defined by you. Then people got into things like, can I just use the colour thing to make different colours that aren't actually in the WOD? And for some reason that was allowed. I always felt like that sort of subverted the point of the competition somewhat. Mart? Mart? Mart, 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 Mart. This was the winner? Okay. All of those inside bits, they all have to be a different colour. Some weird stuff going on with the texturing over this side, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty. What was I doing? First of all, I'm going to copy all this because this should be in here already. I wanted to get those other the other maps in this one. Including one that is named the same. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I should have just pressed a button. I could have gotten there in one go. I tried to copy it again. You'd think I'd learn. Okay. Now I'm going to load the same map, seemingly. Which appears to be the same thing, but way framier. Oh, and does actually block off the area, as Twab says there. I feel like it must have been difficult to get this to look right, these barriers, given that there's only 2 colours to work with. And they look pretty good. Is this just kind of more fleshed out version of the same thing, it looks like? What about the other one? Oh, was I supposed to stay there? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, this is definitely a fun train. I'm trying to figure out what the point of these things at the top is. Anyway, that's interesting. What else do we have? We have this one. I'm just going to copy the rest of them. Especially if they've all got this naming scheme. I always found this one interesting. I feel like not many people actually know of this one, or at least I don't see anyone really doing anything with this concept. But we'll get to it. I'll do them 2 at a time. How about that? Originally going to be a train going by overhead, but the curve was too tight for the wheels and I couldn't get it looking right. Okay, that's understandable. Map MC2 Brendan Mint. Okay, another cityscape, not quite as fleshed out as the other one. kind of like these bricks. I feel like for a map like this to work, you just kind of have to have a pretty unified idea of like where the light is coming from and how that makes your map look. Okay, this one might not be as finished as the other ones. I like this little section though. Lots of variation in these bricks even. This one, I mean, like, this is an effect that you really don't see in Half-Life. And I found this fascinating when I saw this uploaded to the vault. It's a little bit flawed. Like, you know, when you're looking at a concave. Is that right? Yeah. When you're looking at concave angles, it doesn't quite look right. Oh, and I fell off and died. That's not what I meant to do. I was planning on doing something with this for my twhl Tower 2 floor. I didn't end up actually getting around and doing a map out of it, but I did find ways to improve on this method that works better for like concave angles. But like looking at these, like this one here, look how flawless that is. I really like the style, especially in Half-Life, because it's not supposed to look like that. The downside to this is that pretty much any surface within the map that you want to do this cel-shaded style for takes way more brushes to actually make this. Like each surface is going to have another brush on top of it for the cell shading to work. And if you do the way that I felt like I improved on with the... How about, I probably have that map. What if I just try... It might be in the tower folder. It probably would be in the tower folder. What if I load up mine? I think it's still there. Then, you know, I'm not going to upload it because it's not done. But might as well show off something that I've done lately. I do map every now and then. Just not that often. I have to remember what it was called. Map. Would it be Tower 2... Jesse? twhl Tower 2? Let me look up what the map's called. God damn it. Half-Life? Maps. I didn't just save over Tower Base, did I? Or did I delete this? Did I do a whole different idea at one point? Wasn't that what it was called? Oh, no underscore. Stream froze. Well, yes, okay, give me a second. This totally isn't my map anyway, so it's irrelevant. I don't know what I did with it. Must have deleted it. Gameplay, that one. Voila. Let me load it up in Sledge quickly and see if I can just straight up compile it and play it. Because I don't think I got rid of that room that I did. Not have a tower 2 thing here either. Oh, this isn't the... Did I completely change what I was doing? Annoying. I apologize for this digression, but I do want to find it. Hope I didn't get rid of it completely. Was it this one? I was making use of the text thing. Yeah, I think this is it. Let's see if this compiles. Fast. That could take a while, so how about I keep doing what we're supposed to be doing in the meantime? What's next? 6001. Uh-oh. This one must be elsewhere. This one. Computer's going to be chugging now while that compiles. Oh god, what is this? Is this source? Why is this? This is also unfinished. Is there an actual map in here? Because I'm not seeing one. Maybe this wasn't the right one. 1 second. Materials. Oh, there. I fucked up. So I probably need the materials as well. I have to check the README now. Copy and paste the color folders to your Half-Life 2 materials. Yeah, okay. Where is Half-Life 2? Don't lump texture missing. Oh, right. Is this going to be worth trying to do here? Probably not. I wish there was a copy thing, but then Pebs isn't even working on this, so why would I even bring that up? What if I just change this one? It'll be fine. I don't know if I need anything more. I've already got the tower 2 watt in there. I think there was another FGD. There probably would have been another. That one. What if I try that instead? Just do the thing. I probably shouldn't be bothering, I'm sorry. Let's look at this Half-Life 2 one. MC2CT. That's not what I want. Map MC2CT. Okay. Okay, this is interesting so far. Almost going for that same cell-shaded style. Possibly not quite as densely implemented though. Curious what that thing out there is. If I walk off here, I'm just going to die, aren't I? But then that's all there is.
Major fracture detected.
What about the other one? This is an effect? How the hell did you do this? Is this a skybox? Some sort of skybox trickery? That's very strange. Oh, and is it still going? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop doing that and maybe try it again later. I assume that would also kill the actual thing, right? I hope so. Don't need that going off renegade and doing its own thing. It's such a strange effect. Rotating cylinders. Yeah, I guess I can see how that might work. Converging to a point, sure. It's fascinating. It's not the sort of thing you normally see in cold source or source, for that matter. It's an interesting one. MC2 Crypt. I hope that's not still going in the background. Dismiss that bullshit. Half-Life again. Half-Life Valve maps. MC2 Crypt. And maybe also a MC2 Victor Pavia. Okay, interesting style, I suppose. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Not sure what any of this is supposed to be. It doesn't seem like this one's very big either, I think that's it. I kinda like the style. I don't know about the color palette. Did I spell that wrong? That one. Okay. I feel like this one isn't maybe so detailed as far as the colours go, but there's stuff going on. It's all sort of implied and in silhouette, and I kind of like that. This big pile of grey rubble. I kind of like this sign. That seems well done. It kind of reminds me of something. I say jazz punk or something. Jazz punk didn't really look like that. So, I don't know. What else we got? One from Tet. Just select it. Copy. And Roofy. And I think that's all of them. So, map MC2. This one seems quite small. This is more to the house. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. We go into the Wii? Is that what happened? That's an odd one. Fan back here. I think every time I thought about doing this competition, I was just kind of amused by the implications of doing something like Antichamber. Because it's all flat colours, you could totally conceal things just by having them all look the same. I don't think I ever really figured out an idea to actually make use of that, though. Last one on the colour front. Oh, this is tiles. This is an interesting one. Oh, and I fell. I don't know if there's any... Is this a deathmatch map? There's no reason I'd be given one of these otherwise. I just want to see what's up here, if anything. Seems like nothing. This is a bit of an odd one. Kind of a pain to navigate too. Alright, what are we doing for time? 9:50. I guess with the absence of Sword Our Souls at the moment, I can kind of keep going with this if I want. Do we want more maps? I can do more maps, I guess. I'm going to load up AIM Berlin. Which I'm sure was in the workshop. Probably. Workshop. Berlin. 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 Custom. Okay, sure. Why not? I didn't know custom was an option. I'd love to see more maps in those color styles. Particularly of the caliber of, say, TWOBs, or that first one. Like that very first thing we opened up, that sort of cyber hallway thing. I thought that looked really cool. But kick. I wonder if my stream's just dead now because CPU starts to get used a bit and now you can't use it at all. That's how it works, right? Is it just me or does this map look worse than the... Can that be hanging downwards? Than the other map we saw from the same person? Tough seats. SWAT 4 has really set my expectations for what happens when you shoot pipes and such. Why let you go that high if you can't get onto the actual roof? I just want to climb over stuff. That's my whole deal. Every map should give me this one small pleasure. Okay, I think we've probably seen enough of this one. Seems a lot more plain than the other map. Tank prefab. Well, this should be easy to look at. Please don't be a BSP, please don't be a BSP. There's no BSP. Good, thank you. Come on. True to its name, this is a tank prefab. You know, they can't all be mysteries. Is this the same tank? It's the same tank? Okay. KA Underbelly. Where is it? Did I not find... No, I definitely found this one. Where is it? There. Let's throw it all in. Where's Counter-Strike? There. It's too many games. It's too many. aka underbelly. One was an RMF and one was a VMF, so I guess the implication was if you want a Half-Life 1 tank in Source, maybe? If it was literally supposed to be the same thing, then surely it could have had the same file name. There were different types of files. Have fun in my remake of the World of Warcraft Dalaran Sewers Arena? Textures, Blizzard Valve. Sounds, Blizzard Valve. Music, Blizzard. Okay. Right, okay. It only pushed me after I broke it. Is anyone familiar with the source material to tell me if this is accurate? Guess is the right word? Glowing mushroom. More glowing mushrooms along with their skeleton friends. Okay, there's a bunch of death things here, so this one's probably bad. I mean, very slowly bad. Those ones not break? What's the point of being down here then? This is a weird map. I'm very confused on the whole. Canyon by one Dr. Orange. TFC. We haven't had a TFC map in yonks. I forgot it existed. And it wasn't a terrible existence during that. Canyon. Simply called Canyon. Isn't that a... Is that an official map elsewhere? Does not say. Okay. I think there's a TF2 map called Canyon. But I don't quite remember. True to its name, this appears to be a canyon of some sort. It seems like it would be difficult to ingress.
You have the enemy flag.
Can I jump it? No, I can't. It's good to know. None of these doors do anything at all for either team. Okay. This is a very small, simple map. So like how the flag doesn't reset down there. Plug and socket, another example map by Tet, by the looks of things. No, this says complete. No, it says completed, it should be example. For episode 2. tet plug and tet plug repeat. Which may as well be what it actually is, just a repeat. Pretty sure we've seen a plug example before. Amazingly, this is just a plug. Just turns on a light. I'm gonna guess repeat is exactly the same, except that you can unplug it. Whoops. That will be a fascinating screenshot for future generations to all see. Oop, that one didn't plug in properly. Seems a little buggy, but it works. How long is this cord? Too long. This thing's got some elastic copper in it. Which is the best kind of copper. DE Pizza. Bloody Inferno theme nap based on early TF2 screen shows. Okay. Where is it? DE Pizza. Also known as Do You Eat Pizza? Which, as a joke, barely works at the best of times. Prevent terrorists from bombing the pizza shipments? Is the most significant thing counter-terrorists have to do? Or terrorists, for that matter? Why does this look familiar? Oh, this is really familiar. Have I seen this before? Where have I seen this before? I think I've played this before. You can't get onto these roofs, or you can get onto these roofs. Did I have someone here who I tried to climb on top of to get on top of the roof? I've played this before. And if I've played this before, that means it was probably in one of those tournaments that was held a while back. It gets windy over here. Can you fall down here? No. Okay. Probably for the best. I seem to recall this being the most interesting thing I thought of this map was just the concept that maybe you could get onto the roof. Because I certainly have a type, don't I? Otherwise it's fairly... I don't know don't want to say plain. It's just sort of, you know, it's very much a standard Counter-Strike map. You could get up there, then up there. Who knows? You might be able to get up there as well, unless it's all clipped. Maybe I need to find those videos. Not that I think that would actually tell me anything. TTT Nightmare Church Final. I think this is more or less the same thing that we saw before. Which means maybe we'll get to see this map anyway if it's the same map. Because this will be for Gmod. I don't think I cared much for Trouble in Terrorist Town. I think it's somewhat interesting conceptually, but not actually that entertaining to play. I think is more or less where I landed. Sure, replace everything you want. TTT Nightmare Church Final. Let's see if it decides to load this time. I just said Pebs. Trouble in Terrorist Town. Trouble in Terrorist Town. TTT. It's like a... What is it like? It's sort of like one of those games where, like, I think it's kind of like Murder, but more complex, wherein there's like, everyone's on the same team, ostensibly, but there are some people who are, I don't remember how they call them, but like bad people, and they're trying to kill everyone else who isn't bad before they get found out. I don't remember the exact mechanics, but it's something along those lines. Secret bad guys have to kill the non-bad guys without the non-bad guys finding them out first. Yeah, sure. Schwab described it much better than I did. But I think it's way more complicated than Murder because it's like... I think you can buy things. There's a whole bunch of equipment that you can get. There's like a couple of people who aren't the bad guys are like detectives or something who have more ability to tell like things that have happened, like information off of corpses and stuff. It's a whole thing. At least my vague memory tells me that all that is true. I don't actually remember. And that didn't load it again, so fuck off. We'll go to Hell's Island instead. That sounds like a nice place to visit. Where is it? Hell's Island. It says Chip 1 and Chip 2. You know, the 2 Chips challenge games. Maps, I think, is all that I would want. Do I want JPEGs? Sure, why not? Might as well. Okay. Is this for something specific? Hell's Island is a sequel to Hell's Prison, which is a sequel to Hell's Resort. Okay. Recommend playing them first. No, they're not in the vault. Divided into multiple maps, so map change is required in the middle of it. Let's see what HR Hell Island is about. Or not, if it breaks again. It might. We haven't had much luck with some of these maps. So far. Oh, pardon me. I got the hiccups apparently. For some reason these Gmod maps haven't been playing well today. Other? Yes? And I don't remember all these maps. I have a couple of HRs. Maybe I have played these before. There is a HR Hell's Prison and HR Hell's Resort. Pams, did we play those? I don't think I would have them if we hadn't. Either way, we'll see whether it actually loads. Because that's what really matters. If it doesn't load, we don't play it. And it always fails right at the end. Because of course. I feel like there's a real swing from Hell Prison to Hell Resort. They're not... They're different things. I enjoyed the day he uploaded the maps, or maybe he had another account or something. It's possible, but I don't think I've played other ones. Okay, that one broke. Can I just assume that the other one's also going to break? Gary's mod really isn't liking it today. Did source stuff get broken by one of those Steam updates? I think it probably did, right? Maybe these aren't up to scratch. TJB Haunted Mini Compo. Okay, I'm curious. I sincerely apologize is the only description. Also, there's this screenshot, so I don't know what to expect here. One of these had a broken link. I don't think it was this one. Wish I could see. Okay, maybe it was neither of these. Thought it was. $6018. A mod? No. Valve. Let's read the readme. I get the feeling this is going to be very silly and probably pretty dumb. I was actually going to do a serious map due to events this week I wasn't able to. Completely, utterly last minute map basically consists of the custom resources I had completed. Hopefully it is worth actually opening it. We'll see. Life, Valve, copy. Oh right, this is you. For some reason I keep mentally not connecting that you and them are the same person. Too spooky. Right. You see, you've set expectations now, so I do expect much. This better be fucking amazing. Map too spooky. Enter. I press shift. Well, really removes the impact of that, doesn't it? This is it, isn't it? This is the whole map. Mr. Skeltal looks dead. You're right, this was last minute, wasn't it? Okay. Well, that was fun. Honestly, somehow it was less than I expected. Ah, this is the broken one. I knew one of them was broken. It's this one. I don't think I'm likely to find this map elsewhere because pretty much anything that's made for something on TWHL that is then broken is almost never anywhere else, in my experience. Lockdown, another TFC map. My problem with the TFC maps that we've seen so far in the Vault is that they're rarely interesting in any way. And they're all just sort of dull. But maybe that's me being picky. A map called Lockdown is certainly prescient these days. A Lockdown Baby. That's a song, right? Objectives. Make your way to the red base and to the security room. Deactivating the security will turn off the lasers and allow access to the red flag room for 60 seconds. Yep, sure, why not? Kinda like that effect. I don't know if that's intentional. See, it's just something like this is probably fine as a TFC map. I wouldn't know, but like, there's no real flair to the layout. Maybe it's just that it doesn't show well in this setting. I guess these are the lasers that will kill me. So where's the security room? There, I guess.
You have the enemy flag.
It's true. Oh, I gotta go down there? Well, that's enough of Lockdown. See what I mean? 3 doors CT. My mini compo. I don't remember making a mini compo. Let's see what the hell I inquired about. And also see if I can remember what the hell I asked this question for. 3 doors. Actually I have 5, but I'm not going to make this more complicated than you need to know, so 3 doors. All of them are use only and toggled. 2 of them should be openable and closable at will. A and B. The other door C, can only be opened if and only if door A is open and door B is closed. Door C is open. Doors A and B can't be moved. Door A cannot be closed, door B cannot be open. And door C is closed, A and B should be freely movable again. I have no memory of why the hell I asked this question. I have no idea what the heck this was about. Right, well I guess Captain Terror was the one who implied it was a mini compo. Guess what? This was all pointless because whatever this was never manifested. So, okay, let's see what this does then, hey? maybe it was one of my many attempts to recreate the house I live in, and it had something to do with a set of drawers in a cupboard. Like a slidey door and the drawers come out and you don't want to slide the door back on the... That is my best guess. That is all I have. This was a long time ago. 2014? Where was I in 2014? This is going to bother me for days now. Error. Couldn't open dev 1 mod. Great. Sure, why not? Thanks for this. It can be 30 Skyknife word, because I don't know what that is. Map. 3 doors. City. Oh, god damn it. Why do this ever? For any reason. Car wood. That could be the next one. Tools. Third strike? I mean, 2 strikes. Whatever. You know what I mean. 3 doors. CT. God damn it. Why? Never mind. I'm not bothering. It's not worth it. They can get stuffed. 3-door logic. Okay, this is the same thing, but hopefully will actually work. Oh, never mind, it's a VMT. No working necessary. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Choose your character. The first one, please. That's probably the one I want. I'm sorry that I've asked so much of you, Sledge. Thank you. I tried to open 2 tanks at once and it was too much. Anyway, I'm not going to get into the weeds on the logic here. There's 3 doors, and no doubt this is a big old set of multi-sources and triggers and stuff that actually make it work. And I'm sure it does work, but the question is long since moot anyway. Glass doors testing. You know what? This can be the last one. I think we've done enough here today. Provided I can find it. Dev door glass test, that would be it. It's another RMF. Okay, that was not quite what I was hoping to finish on, but so be it. I should have guessed, really. Why do people always make their stuff so far from the origin? I'm guessing the lit values are wrong and that's whatever the hell is wrong with this. That's all it is. Or maybe it all works fine and it's an example map. Point is, I'm done here. You're done here. Everything's done here. I'm going to bugger off now. And will I review my own maps when I get there? I mean, if there's maps in there, I know I've got a couple more in the vault. And nothing special. But yes, I will cover those too. I'm going through everything. The good and the bad. And Lord knows when we get to mine, it'll be the bad. So yeah, that's it. I'm going. Goodbye. I will see everyone later. I wish there was Dark Souls. There's not Dark Souls. We all just have to learn to live with that. Bye all.